Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today, Comcast is launching a streaming player to take on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. We'll tell you all the details there, including some hidden fees, because it wouldn't be Comcast without that. Comcast is also upping the price of their local-only package. This is a package of television channels that just offers locals. Now it costs you $60 a month, and Paramount is reportedly considering laying off maybe over 1,000 employees early next year. Cord cutting is hitting them hard. We'll tell you everything that's happening there and a whole lot more with these stories in a second. First though, if you want to learn more about these stories, I'll put a link to the show notes down below to each story I talk about and in the first pinned comment, so you can read about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, join the over 1,000 people who subscribed to the channel in the last week, and let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Now with that said, we have a sponsor today. So without any further waiting, here's today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Asurion Home Plus. With this great tech protection plan, not only do you get protection for all of your devices in your home, you also get access to over 10,000 home experts to help you with any technology issues you may be having. You also get things like unlimited photo storage, data security, in-home setup and installation help, and of course the live support help on things like televisions, laptops, game systems, tablets, and more. If you want to learn more about their great plan here and how you can sign up, check out the show descriptions down below on this video. Thank you so much to them for their support of the Cord Cutting Today show. Now starting off with, Comcast is launching the Xumo Stream player. Now this is a new streaming player, very similar to what, and basically exactly the same as what Spectrum has launched. It was a joint deal developed between Comcast and Spectrum, its parent company Charter, to build a streaming player. Now Comcast is only offering this to their internet-only customers. If you're a TV customer, you cannot get this box. It's a big difference from what Spectrum is doing, where they're using this box to replace their traditional cable boxes. But Comcast has some fees with this. Now your first device is free if you're an internet customer. Each additional device, you can only get 2 additional ones, will cost you a one-time activation of $15 per account and $5 a month per device on top of that. Limiting you to only 3 devices is kind of a big, weird issue. I think a lot of people, a lot of households have more than 3 TVs in their house. So this may end up a situation where you have 4 TVs, one of them is going to have to be a Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and it raises the question, why even get into this Comcast system? Also with that, if you ever stop paying that monthly fee, you must return the boxes to Comcast. Didn't find the non-return penalty, but I'm sure there's a pretty stiff penalty. So basically this will cost you about $60 a year, where you could buy a Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, maybe not Apple TV, but Fire TV, Roku TV, Google TV, a lot cheaper. The new on boxes are $20 or less. You can find a really good Fire TV or Roku for $30 or less. Especially for $60 or less, there's a lot of options on the market right now. But Comcast is rolling this out. They say it offers access to 250 apps and 300 plus live TV channels with this, according to their deal. But comes with a monthly fee for any additional device beyond the first free one. So keep that in mind. Definitely an attempt to bring the cable model to your cord cutting experience by having you rent a box, much like you did when you had cable. Really raises a question to me of why. I get it that you're going to get one free, but I think most people have more than one device. Talking to cord cutters over the last few years, I see a lot of cord cutters say, we want all of our TVs to have the same user experience now. That's why they're buying all Rokus, all Fire TVs, etc. So we'll see how this plays out, but I want to know what you think. Would you buy a Comcast Xumo stream box for $5 a month and a $15 activation fee after your first free one? Leave me a comment, let me know. Speaking of Comcast, they're now charging $60 a month for local ABC, NBC, Foxes in the local-only package. Comcast offers in every market a local-only package that only has locals, public access channels, and the like. Now, many, many years ago, my parents had this package. They paid $20 a month. And we ended up buying them antenna. They got all the same channels, this time in HD instead of SD, which was what Comcast was offering at the time. And they got additional channels, more channels than what Comcast gave them when they were paying with that antenna. What the issue here is the plan actually costs $30 a month, but as of 2019, it now includes a broadcast fee. And the example shown here from the TV Answer Man, It's a $25 and change fee, and add everything else up. He says it comes out to $60 a month for local channels. Exact fees and pricing will vary slightly, but that's good average for it. So keep in mind, if you hear anybody say, hey, I'm paying Comcast for just locals, maybe suggest them check out an antenna. If you're like my parents, you can get all those channels and more for free once you buy the antenna. That's a great thing. You buy the antenna, one-time cost, you own it for life. All right, Paramount could see massive layoffs. We've already heard rumors that the largest shareholder of Paramount's looking at maybe selling off a chunk of their shares. Now it's being reported by the Wall Street Journal that Paramount could be selling or laying off over 1,000 employees early next year. That number is not fixed, the exact timing is not fixed, and anything could happen at this moment. But there's a lot happening there. Now Paramount, I really do like a lot what they're doing there. I think Paramount Plus and Pluto TV has been a very interesting combo. I like what they're doing. We'll see how that plays out in the years to come. But a lot of people have pegged them for a possible takeover, citing that they are smaller than other competitors like Warner Brothers Discovery, Disney, and others. Now, you say small, but they're still a massive organization, hugely successful. And there's a lot of arguments that their streaming service, Paramount Plus, when you look at this competition of Max and Peacock and other similar services, is one of the more successful ones. Pluto TV is definitely one of the top free ad-supported streaming services in the United States and in many parts around the world. They're actually doing something right. We'll see how this plays out, but they're definitely a target for takeover and apparently more layoffs. They've already laid off about 20% of all their television stations. We recently reported how to save money. They shut down most of their TV Everywhere apps, and they're definitely making changes. We'll see how it plays out, but we'll cover this if it does happen in early 2024. All right, if you're looking for a deal, the deal of the day today is the Echo Show 15 with a built-in Fire TV. This is a 15-inch roughly display. It's a smart Alexa display, the Echoes, all the stuff you would expect from it. Plus, it has a built-in Fire TV to stream all these apps you see behind me. This is a Fire TV behind me. And it's got the standard Fire TV remote. So if you're looking for one, it's $70 off right now, down to just $204.99 from its list price of $279.99. Check it out, $75 off. Link in the show notes down below if you want to learn more about this deal. Speaking of free ad-supported services, Tubi, owned by Fox, has struck a deal to expand its partnership with Warner Brothers Discovery. With this deal, they'll add 9 new free live channels and a whole ton of Warner Brothers DC comic movies, including the Batman, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Batwoman, Gotham, and some of the TV shows like Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Spider-Man. Lots of content coming out here from Warner Bros. Discovery to Tubi. Now this raises the question. It's been reported that Warner Bros. Discovery is working on their own free ad-supported streaming service. With them extending their partnership with Tubi, which was first announced back in January, makes it reasonable to believe that they're probably not ready to launch that service anytime soon. If they were, they would probably be keeping a lot of this content for that new service. I still think that service is in the works. I still think it's being worked on. When they were last talking about it during an earnings call, they basically said something along the lines of, when the market is right, we'll do it. Now, one of the things that probably will make it right is when the ad market revenues go up and makes it more profitable to do. We'll see what happens there. But if you like Tubi, some content available now. Other DC movie content will be rolling out in the months to come with this deal. All right, next up, Dish has announced that new personalized and interactive ads are coming to Sling TV. If you're a Sling TV customer, in the normal ad block breaks, you're going to start seeing interactive ads and personalized ads for you. This comes in partnership with Brightline, which is going to power these ads. And you already see ads like this on many streaming services. Hulu has done this for a long time. You can click a quiz or a survey, do different things, pick between 2 possible commercials maybe, like what Hulu does. But look for personalized ads and interactive ads to come to Sling TV here soon. YouTube TV, speaking of Warner Bros. Discovery, is integrating Max more directly into it. If you subscribe to Max through YouTube TV, you'll now find BR Sports and CNN Max integrated directly into the user channel guide. So you don't have to go to the Max app to watch those channels anymore. They're now streaming live inside the YouTube guide there. Now, CNN is already on there. This is an alternate version of CNN called CNN Max with some exclusive content, but also, delayed content and other stuff from the regular network. But 2 new channels if you subscribe to Max through YouTube TV. All right. Cable TV is increasingly turning into reruns. I don't think this is a surprise to anyone, but the amount of original content on cable TV is dropping. I've said this for years. You can go back to cable TV, but many of the most popular original new shows hitting the market now are on things like Hulu, YouTube TV, Disney+, YouTube TV, not YouTube TV, Max, Paramount+, Peacock, Netflix, Amazon. All content you can't watch on traditional cable TV is coming here. Now, a new report out there that we've summarized down below breaks it all down, but it is shocking to see how much content used to be on cable is now fleeing over to streaming services. Let me know if that surprises you. In our story to watch, keep a close eye on this one. This may not seem like it impacts cord cutting, but it does. I'll tell you why in a minute. Epic, the gaming company who makes Fortnite, you probably have heard of it, even if you don't play it. I know I have a daughter who loves it. But Fortnite's parent company, Epic, has won a court case against Google. The court has ruled that Google's Play Store on Android devices is a monopoly that forces them to pay fees and limits their ability to have competing app stores on their device. Now, because of this, it could someday, this is going to be appealed and fall through the courts and stuff, maybe allow streaming services to come back and offer their content without having to pay that I think it's 15%, used to be 30% of their revenue for subscriptions and sales. That's why things like on the Amazon app, you can't buy movies and television shows. You have to go to the browser or go to your computer to do it. And that is because they would have to, under the rules of the Play Store, give Google a cut of those sales. So we're increasingly seeing this happen. Now, we'll see how this goes through the courts on the appeal. Some people called this a huge upset. They expected Google to win this, but they didn't. We're going to be watching this because I do think there's a lot of impact on cord cutting here. Keep a close eye on this. We'll be doing that. We'll come back here in a little bit and let you know what we find. All right, last story of the day. Tableau's 4-tuner DVR, their 4th generation DVR, the new one that's on the market. It's very affordable, no subscription monthly fee. They recently announced a 4-tuner version, and they were taking pre-orders through Best Buy. They will start shipping this week on the 15th. So Friday, if you pre-order them, they'll start shipping an order. I don't know if you order today, if it'll still get out on the 15th, but they have announced that shipments will start on the 15th of December. Check it out. Link in the show notes if you want to learn more about that great DVR. Well, that's it for today. If you have a question for me, I didn't find any questions. I answered a bunch in the comments. If I missed your question, re-ask me a question. I need questions from you. Leave me a comment, let me know. I will be doing a cord cutting Q&A live this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. This is the 14th of December, 2023. I'll be answering your cord cutting questions here on YouTube Live, so check it out. Blooper time. Well, that's it for today. I guess I took too long. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll be back again real soon. Take care. Be safe. And as people say, obviously I'm not AI because I'm making mistakes. Love that comment down there from yesterday's video. Well, take care. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, everybody.